Hello and welcome. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be reacting to more spooky videos because I like seeing spooky stuff. I'm just a fan of horror and spooky videos, paranormal shits, because you can disprove a lot of them, and then some of them are just creepy and unexplainable. But anyway, so this video I'm looking at is called Seriously Creepy Paranormal Sightings Caught on Camera by Top Fives. I normally don't watch this channel. In fact, I don't even think I've heard of this channel. But hey, it has a lot of subscribers. It must be doing something right. But yeah, I just wanted to see a different channel for this. And I know how much people. Well, I don't know. But I just like to react to spooky videos, video compilations, and give my opinions. Anyway, hold on. Let me cut the music now, and God, it's always raining here. Talking about the background. Anyway, hold on. Let me just set up the video. Alrighty, here we go. There. Starting.
As our regular viewers will know, spooky videos are top 5 favourites. However,
Yep.
over the years, some of the
I mean, a lot of people
so-called
like spooky
paranormal
videos.
caught on camera has been questionable, with poor quality and unconvincing footage.
Right?
But in this video,
Right? I said this in the last couple of video reactions to spooky videos is I'm tired of it like the videos always being poor quality when in today's age we have decent phones with good cameras or decent cameras like you're not going to get like 100% clear but you'll get like clear enough that you'll be able to tell if it's like real or not. Like again, like one reason why I know that some videos that have like shitty quality, they purposely make it shitty quality, hoping that it'll convince people that it's real. Also, if they're doing like any shit to like tamper with it or make, obviously if it's like fake or anything, the bad quality can hide stuff. Like let's say they have like a string tied to something. The bad quality can probably hide it if they're far away enough. Or if it's like that really thin string that looks almost invisible. They sell string like that. Eh, like for like you can use like for special effects and stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes bad quality can hide that. Like stuff like that. Or it can make the like you could edit a lot of like CGI or something, and yeah, it'll make that look more real, I guess. Even though it's obvious why it's bad quality. Like if it's footage caught in today's time, that's usually why it's in bad quality. Is they're faking it and they're trying to hide it, or maybe they just have a shitty camera. But most cameras nowadays are decent, and even then, at this point, everyone has a phone. Phone cameras are usually not too bad. But yeah, I guess it depends on what quality phone. But even cheap, shitty phones, like I have a cheap version of a Galaxy. It's like a really old, cheap version, and the fucking cameras. Yeah, it's blurry sometimes, but it usually fixes itself. Like it autofocuses and fixes itself, and it looks fine. But yeah, that's my issue with poor camera quality. Like, not I get it. It depends on the phone, but most phones now have decent cameras.
we think we have uncovered 5 that, although may divide opinion, are worth a closer look. Hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. This video was
Okay,
shared on
I seen
TikTok
this one in the
and has
last one.
garnered over 5 million views.
I'll just
It
give my
features
second
a
opinion on
grandmother
it.
at her birthday party, sitting in front of her cake while her family sings happy birthday.
I
At
believe
first,
this was like
it
creepy.
seems like
Something
a
ran
typical
by, right?
recording of a birthday celebration. However, if you pay close attention, you'll notice a creepy, uninvited guest. Take a look.
It's just this video was reversed in the
Did
other
you
video I
see
saw it
a
in.
black shadow figure race behind Grandma?
It doesn't look like a shadow,
Just
it
to
looks
add a
like
bit of
a
context
child
to the
running
video,
by extremely fast,
apparently
like at
there were
Sonic
no
speed.
children at the party, just adults.
Okay,
But
never
Grandma
mind.
did have a daughter who passed away many years ago at a young age, and the family think it was her spirit that appeared that day to wish her mum happy birthday.
Yeah, it looks like a child. Could be a
What
granddaughter,
do you guys make of this one?
since it's like someone's grandma, I believe. The last video I saw.
Ghost mother? By day, graveyards seem peaceful and dignified places, where loved ones pay their respects to those who have passed. However, at night, they take on a much creepier feel.
Okay, I just gotta say this. Why would you go to a graveyard at night? I don't like being in a graveyard during the day. No offense, like, sure. Some people just go to graveyards, obviously, to visit their passed away relatives or loved ones, friends, I don't know. But going to one at night usually is not a good idea. Like, I would never want to go there at night. So why the hell are you going there at night? Like, it's just not a good place to be. So you're making mistake number one. Didn't Night of the Living Dead start off in a graveyard, and then the zombies attack after the guy was? No, that was Dawn of the Dead, right? The original Dawn of the Dead, where I think the guy kept saying, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," and then oh wait, no, that was the remake of it. I think it's Dawn of the Dead, but I forgot which one. But yeah, you don't go to a fucking graveyard at night. Like I know some idiots go to graveyards at night to oh, I'm gonna use this paranormal app, which is probably fake, but it lets me speak to ghosts because, they're dumbasses. First of all, are you really going ghost hunting in a graveyard? That's fucking stupid. Kind of disrespectful to the dead, also. I feel, honestly. Like, unless it's like haunted, a well known haunted place, I guess you could just walk around, but stay away from the graves because whoever is buried there probably wouldn't want you doing that shit around their graves. Just
As
saying.
possibly, that is when the deceased become restless. This next footage was captured at night by a drone at Evergreen Cemetery in
Oh, okay,
Judsonia,
you used the drone.
Arkansas.
Doesn't make it better, but
Rusty Tucker filmed the video several years ago while investigating the ghost mother.
okay, so this is several years ago on a drone camera, so quality wise, it doesn't look too bad for a drone camera because it's like high up. So I wouldn't. So yeah, kind of compelling. So yeah,
Legend says
it's not like
that
the
in the
shit.
early
Okay, yeah,
1900s,
it's kind of
a
blurry, but
young mother's baby
I'll excuse it for
disappeared near
it
the
being a
cemetery,
drone camera,
and for several
and it
days
doesn't look too
she
bad for a
desperately
drone camera.
searched the area looking for her missing child. However,
But it's also
exhausted and
nighttime.
deprived
So.
of food, she was later found dead in the cemetery grounds.
Oh,
The mother was buried where she was found, and it is believed that her ghost still wanders the cemetery looking for her baby that was never found.
okay, so she wasn't buried there. She just died at the cemetery somehow. How did she die? I don't think anyone knows.
Take a look at this and see if if you can spot
So
it.
that's the backstory to this. Is that a person right there? Okay, that's what I was looking at,
Did you see
exactly.
that apparition running away from the gravestone? Take another look.
Yeah, it looks weird. Is someone like praying right there?
Was that the mother ghost? Or is there another explanation?
So I assume the story to this is like a little urban legend of this cemetery. That's how they got the story, I assume, or the person who recorded that, or they looked into it, and yeah, apparently someone, I don't know. Again, though, I wouldn't want to be there at nighttime in a fucking cemetery, but whatever.
The cemetery has more than one
I just
creepy
feel
legend.
like, yeah, I just feel like if, again, regardless if you believe in any paranormal shit or whatnot, it's not never good to just be wandering around a graveyard at night because, well, one, I maybe it's kind of disrespectful to just roam around at night. I don't know, to like the dead people, or I don't know. And then if you believe in the paranormal stuff, wouldn't that piss off some of the spirits? They're all, stay the fuck away from my grave. I want to sleep or something like that, along those lines. Like, wouldn't that just piss them off or something? Unless you're like visiting family, it's just weird time to pick to visit.
Did you notice the tall statue
Also,
of a
let's not
girl?
forget some weird people could be in the
That is the
graveyard. That's
grave
why I
of
said
Laura
it's not
Lee
always good.
Henson,
It's not good.
an 18-year-old who tragically perished in a fire on November the 25th, 1914. Legend has it that if you visit the cemetery at night and stand beneath the statue, her eyes will appear to look at you and sometimes even seem to glow red.
Does that work on drones?
With so much creepy history to the historic graveyard, could Rusty have captured one of its restless souls?
Maybe.
This video was
Maybe.
first posted in
But also keep in mind it
2016,
could also be a setup.
but is currently doing the rounds on TikTok. Let us know what you think.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. It looks kind of creepy, kind of spooky. And yeah, I'm aware that some paranormal investigators like to go to the graveyards, like because they hear they're haunted. I mean, I guess if it's legit hauntings going on there, you might want to look into some of that stuff. But just know that it may piss off the people who passed away, and if it is indeed haunted, yeah, you're getting haunted because you pissed them off. You go to their crib and then you start filming them. You like it's like if some dude just broke into my house and said, "What you gonna do when I pull out my phone and start recording you?" Listen, what I would do is punch the person recording me in the face, and then just beat them repeatedly with like a baseball bat, or break their phone, and then beat them repeatedly with a baseball bat. Yeah, I use weapons. I mean, they broke into my house. What can I tell you? Listen, listen. Just don't go fuck around in a graveyard. That'll piss people off. Like not just like the dead, the living also. Just saying.
I see you. The following footage was posted on the YouTube channel Creepy Outdoors. The channel documents the exploration.
Okay, for a sec, I thought it was the clip of the dude that in my last reaction. Again, I don't know when what order I'm uploading these in, but yeah, my last reaction, there was a dude that's he stealth camps in places he shouldn't be, and then His video was he stealth camped in a park in Ohio that's right next to some woods. Like there's like a opening to the woods, and then two shady dudes went up to his camp, and they didn't know anyone was in there. Like they collapsed his tent to see if someone was in there, and the YouTuber ended up just saying he's gonna leave, and then he did the dumbest thing imaginable, saying, "Hello, what do you want?" And then, first of all, don't let them know you're in there. They already left your camp. They walked away towards the woods, thinking you're not there. So, like, why did you yell? Like, even if they could see you, it was pretty dark. Also, I think he had his light on. Then he said, "I have a knife." I think they outnumber you and they don't care if they're just staring at you all creepily for like no reason. And then three, why the fuck did you camp in a public park? People people do go to the park late at night, and it's usually because the reasons are something that's up to no good. But anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. I just didn't complain really enough in that video. I'm remembering
Of spooky
it's always
locations in
shady
Canada,
people that's at a
often
park at
featuring the
night
creator
usually, or a
walking
homeless
alone
person,
through forests at night and
and they
capturing
chase them.
eerie sounds of wildlife and crunching undergrowth. However, in this particular video, as he walks through the leaves, he can be heard saying that he is in one of the creepiest forests he has ever been in, and believes he is all alone.
Also, it's never good to walk. I think I stated this on a different video, on one of my first video reactions, where it's not good to roam around a forest alone without a weapon. Like it's always good to have bring someone with you if you're gonna roam around. Like sure, it's late at night, so that's probably why this guy's wandering off alone. But if you can't get someone to come with you, you get a weapon, like a good weapon too. Like I don't know, like bring a fucking katana and become the last samurai. And if anything comes at you, they're not gonna want to fuck with a crazy man charging at them with a fucking katana. Also, make sure it's not one of those like decorative katanas, because you could buy a lot of swords that aren't even really swords, they're basically metal bats. I mean, you could bring a metal bat also, but bring an actual metal bat, because those types of swords will usually break, and yeah. But they'll think two things if they see a guy charging at you at them with a katana. Either he's a weeb, but he's crazy, or he's just a crazy guy with a katana. Regardless, it's gonna scare the shit out of them because you're bolting at them with a sword. Or like do what I do when I'm in the forest. I put on a hockey mask and walk around carrying a machete in my lab coat, and yeah, people think I'm like a psychopath in the woods, which I mean they're not wrong, but normally I wouldn't harm anyone unless I'm wearing the hockey mask. Ah, good times, good times. I mean, I'm not Jason Voorhees.
That is, until he hears something
I mean,
deeply unsettling.
when I wear the hockey
Take a
mask,
look.
I usually don't have the lab coat on, but I think I might try
Man,
that.
this place is so lonely.
FYI, that's a joke.
Imagine just being lost out here.
Yeah,
It feels like
why?
this would never end.
Honestly, though, looking at how pitch black that is, you're gonna want to make sure you have enough batteries for your flashlights. Also, I would even bring one of those crank flashlights. Like those. There's those flashlights you could like. Well, you know what a crank flashlight is. Like it doesn't need batteries. It's one of those ones where like sometimes you have to like squeeze like this trigger thing on it repeatedly so it has lights or whatever. I would bring one of those just in case. Let's say the batteries died on one of them, so I'd have that. Those are good to have. Sure, they're a pain that you have to keep your hands moving to keep the light on, but when it comes down to it, they're reliable. But yeah, I would bring that and a fucking gun. Or like I said, hockey mask, machete, pretend I'm Jason. Jason Voorhees. Probably scare the shit out of people, anyone who's following you, because why the fuck does that person have a hockey mask on? And why are they carrying a machete? Oh shit, are they a slasher villain? Just saying, something to defend yourself or scare off people. Like if you have high intimidation stats,
Oh, fuck.
the fuck was that? The fuck was that? That sounded like fucking. There was this skit with like Ronald McDonald where he's like crazy and he sounds like that. I see you or something like that. Like he has the guy is speaking in a high pitched voice and like Ronald McDonald's like crazy. Or was he like a crackhead or something? I don't remember. I forgot what those skits were called. I saw them a long time ago, but yeah. Oops, I accidentally muted.
What the hell?
Right?
What was that? We were impressed by his reaction when he said, higher. Later, he mentions that it could be campers, although he noted that the location is very secluded.
Yeah.
After hearing the voice, he is clearly unnerved and disoriented, struggling to find his way back to camp, and is very relieved when he eventually spots his campfire in the distance.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Haya. See, he responded to that thing. I would wave. Okay, so here's what I would do. If it said, I see you from a distance, I would take out my machete, my baseball bat, my katana, my gun. Yeah, the gun would make this. The gun's a flex if you have this. And while I did what he did, saying hiya, I would wave it in the air like I'm waving at them, but they could see my gun in my hand. I'm all, oh hiya, and they're all, why the fuck does he have a gun out? Why does he have a gun out? Like like if they were just pranking, they'll probably say, oh, I was just joking, bro. Chill. Or if they're crazy, they'll probably just walk towards you. But at the very least, that just means you failed your intimidation check if they're walking towards you because they don't think that's a real gun or the weapon or whatever. Or they think you can't use it, or they think you won't use it. But, you know, just focus up. Like, it's just intimidation. Maybe it'll scare them away. But if you have to use it, you have to use it. You're in the middle of the woods. What the fuck are they doing?
I'll be right back. I may have to look on a map or something. It's this way. I can see my fire. I got so thrown back by that voice.
He's a brave man. We'd love to know how you would react if you heard that voice while alone in a...
Yeah, I kind of wouldn't. I'm kind of a coward when it comes to camping. I wouldn't camp in a secluded place like this because you never know what will happen. And I'm not just saying shady individuals or weird, fucked up creatures that probably don't exist. Well, yeah, I'm kind of talking about that. Mostly animals. Mostly animals. Because, yeah, wild animals probably head your way. Fucking bear. I don't know what else could come out, but I know fucking like a bear might pass by or something. Like it's either a wild animal or a shady ass person, or if you're in like a weird place, you don't know what's coming at you. You may even run into like some weird fucked up shit like, oh look, why is that tall faceless dude standing in the distance in a suit? Fucking Slender Man. Like let's just say you run into urban legend shit. You probably won't because it's an urban legend, but you know. But I would be terrified because I don't know what's in this forest. Like my mind immediately goes to horror monster, horror killers, but it's probably just going to be some weirdo, some shady people, or some fucking animal that's hungry. Like I don't know, I might get eaten by a pack of wolves or bears. I don't know. Like fuck that. That's all I got to say.
Forest at night.
That's why I'm not a fan of camping.
We don't think we would be as calm.
Also,
as
I
he
hate
was.
nature. Yeah, that was fucking weird.
Not alone.
Probably just campers though, like you said.
This creepy cave is located on the island of Aruba in Cuba. The clip was filmed by a professional photographer who was interviewing a man who was attempting to stay in a cave alone for 12 days.
Why would you want to do
As
that?
he panned the camera around the cave, it appeared the man was not alone after all. Take a look.
Same thing with the forest. Always try to bring someone with you, or if you don't, at least have a proper weapon nearby. Because whatever's in the cave, okay, I don't think a bat will do much to what's in a cave, unless it's like a human person, like a random weirdo just wanders in the cave. You could probably beat them with a blunt weapon, but I would bring something sharp just as a backup and a gun. Because, again, make sure you have enough ammo, and yeah. Because, well, one, it could be an animal that's just in the cave, or, I don't know, strange, like a weirdo or a caveman. Huh? Caveman? You want to deal with Fred Flintstone? I don't want to deal with Fred Flintstone. I yabba dabba don't.
Did you see anything?
No.
Take another look. What or who was that?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Because of the camera quality.
Phantom soldiers.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of... I think this is an old clip, but it's kind of... Let me check. Oh. Okay. The quality dropped. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, the quality's still shit.
Gettysburg in the US state of Pennsylvania is known for its natural
I think this is an older
battlefield,
video though, so
which
that's
was the
one
site
reason
of
why
a
the
turning
quality's
point
not
in the
great.
Civil War, and is now part of Gettysburg National Military Park. The area is widely recognized as a significant hub for paranormal activity.
I mean, if there's dead soldiers and there was reports of like a battle, I wouldn't doubt a battlefield would be haunted. Because a lot of people died there. A lot of people, usually in brutal ways. Like, they were fighting for what they believed in, or they weren't, because some soldiers get forced to. It depends on what war it was, what war or battle. Or some had no choice but to become a soldier because eventually, they get pushed, and they feel the need that they have to do something about the bad stuff that's happening in their country. Or they're just assholes that like war so much that they want to fight they're like psychopaths, and it's their excuse on legally being able to shoot someone or murder. I don't know. Some That's what I hear. There are some crazy ass fucking soldiers like that, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wouldn't doubt a battlefield's haunted. Like, geez, especially if they died in the most fucked up way.
Ghost hunters have been drawn to this legendary site for many years,
Huh?
sharing strange and unexplainable experiences in the area.
Okay, cannonballs.
One of the most
It's
famous
a Civil
and
War.
enigmatic being the Phantom Regiment, said to be the ghostly remnants of a Confederate unit that still
Civil
haunts the
War.
battlefield.
The Civil War, one of the most fucked up wars in America. I wouldn't say the most, but it's definitely fucked up when you have to kill your relatives, and kind of depressing because you guys can't agree on something. Keep in mind the Confederates were in the wrong. They were all for slavery, and they didn't like the idea of freeing people, so I can't say I feel too bad for them, but at the same time, the people who killed them, ooh, it just sucks. Yeah, when they that whole war was fucked up because it was like cousins killing cousins, sometimes brothers killing each other because like they were on opposing sides. Fam- Fathers killing sons, sons killing fathers, and it was all because of, yeah, it's all because some of them wouldn't change their mind about slavery because they thought they were in the right. Ha! They weren't. They weren't. Listen, slavery. Fuck slavery. That's all I gotta say.
To this day, with their ghostly drums
Still,
and
though,
footsteps echoing through the
that
night.
whole war was fucked up.
Some have claimed to have also heard the distant sound of musket fire on the battlefield, while
Wouldn't
others
doubt
have
it.
witnessed ghostly apparitions standing among the gravestones in the Gettysburg National Cemetery.
And yes, I'm aware
These spectral sightings have become a
not all of the
significant
two
part
sides
of Gettysburg's
were
haunted landscape.
like related.
And
Sometimes they
several
were just
sightings of ghost soldiers have been
randos
featured
meeting each
over
other
the
in
years
battle and then killing
on
each
this
other.
channel. The following clip is one of the latest. It was posted on TikTok by the Klinger brothers and was apparently captured by accident.
Okay, this is blurry
Take
as
a look.
fuck. Okay, I'm calling bullshit just because of how bad the quality is. And this was uploaded to TikTok. Unless this is a really old clip, I'm just gonna disregard it because, like, again, maybe you just had a shitty camera, which it happens. Trust me, I can't afford any fancy equipment. I'm broke, so all I have for a camera is my phone. God damn it. Another video where I have a hiccup and I burp at the same time. It's just you can't hear the burp because the hiccup kind of interrupts the burp when I'm, well, I burp kind of quiet. But yeah. I I guess one sometimes I guess you could say some recordings, if it's the person uploading explains, oh yeah, they just can't afford like a good camera, but they really caught this on. I mean, you could, that's just up to you if you believe it or not. Like, my phone camera, it's blurry like this sometimes, but it takes a minute for it to like focus. Like, that's just my camera though. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this because this is a pretty shitty quality, and it was uploaded to TikTok, so I assume it's like a new. It's in the time period where TikTok's a thing. This recording, and yeah, it's like pretty
Now,
bad.
we are a bit disappointed it is so blurry, but we
Yeah. Okay, so another theory on why it's bad quality is, I don't know, they're recording a screen on their phone, and maybe that's why it's blurry. But if that's the case, why didn't you just connect, like, if they're recording this on a phone screen, why didn't they just upload it? Like, if the footage is being recorded on a computer screen, why didn't you just upload the thing on your computer? Or if it's being recorded on a camera thing, I'm sure there's like USB things for the camera, like, because you know how some cameras have like screens on it. But you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this little clip right here might not be. Yeah,
Guess
it
it was a
ain't real,
split-second
Chief,
sighting,
just because of how bad the
as the
quality
poster
is.
said it disappeared as soon as he moved in for a closer look.
All I can think of is it's
It
an
has
old
been
ass
pointed
camera.
out that they are carrying the old-style Betsy Ross USA flag, although the video is too blurry to confirm that.
Yeah,
Let us know what you think of this one.
I can't see
Is
anything
this
in
the
it.
real thing, or
No.
another elaborate hoax?
I think it's a hoax because, well, one, it's a shitty camera in a shitty quality video, or it was decent, but then they edited it to look shitty. Because again, I've been learning that some people might edit videos like their quote unquote paranormal videos to look shitty because they think people will believe it more, even though we have actually way better cameras now. And no, but anyway, that video was by Top Fives. It was called Seriously Creepy Paranormal Sightings Caught on Camera. And if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. That's my reaction to this. And yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Sharing also helps. And hope y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. Peace. God, it's always